So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Sanders will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll set up a throw. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He hits his target, Lockett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pick up there.
And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 36 yards on the play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kirk Cousins. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. I don't know, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has the finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
up a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
4th down, Cousins rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're continuing to rock and roll, and at intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. But I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well. Why would we want to do otherwise? That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going, and that's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
Yeah, it's helped them extend their lead. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a start,
he's got a man, complete. Taking it right down Broadway. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Sanders got it for a Kansas City touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Cousins on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
these are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Able to get away. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs get another.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now Cousins.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Chargers are going to get...
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway. meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
On play action, Cousins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this one is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because
he's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
They'll get 34 yards there. To the air again, it's Cousins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, Cousins on the move to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that.
Offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Cousins. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Give him 30 yards there.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly,